What's up, my Justice Jury? Got another EX02 game. This time we got Gabubond versus BlackWarGreymon. BlackWarGreymon using the Gamamon egg, I guess, and then Digivolve, hard play the BT5, Agumon, the search 2. I don't think he's got any searches. The Gabumon list I'm idling is a pretty normal list. I feel like, you know, just added all the Tommies and the blue hybrid stuff, and then from there you just kind of, you know, you play the Gabubond game. You just rush with rookies and then hope for a big swing. The only like spice I've added to the deck is like I play 2 of the red plugin card, so my Gabubond can swing for 2 checks every swing, which it can get pretty explosive, assuming you don't hit any security triggers. I think for me, very standard Gabubond start. Rookie in the back, mat in the mat, and then a Strabimon, and then my opponent just Digivolves champion and plays rookie. I promote to get my free draw, and I'm gonna probably just start swinging. Yeah, I get the Upamon value, which is unfortunate for him that he played into that. So I get Upamon value, and I'm probably, I guess I'm gonna Digivolve, freeze his Agumon so he can't swing for any kind of value. From there, just play Tommy to set up some freezes for the next few turns. He Digivolves into Metal Gray, which is pretty good for him that he found out those pieces. I still think the BlackWarGrey deck is underpowered. It just needs something more explosive. Like I feel like the boss monster is a really good control card, but it doesn't help you do what red wants to do, which is just be aggressive. Here I just play Tommy to strip all the sources, that way it won't have blocker when it turns into BlackWarGrey. Here my opponent, so in this matchup, the BlackWarGreymon is actually really scary because he can pop all my tamers basically. So here, if he Digivolves into BlackWarGrey, he can pop both my Tommies, a Tommy and a Matt. Here I think he makes the misplay and kills both my Tommies because he's really afraid of like being like permanently frozen or whatever. But for me, I feel like getting rid of the Matt is infinitely more powerful because I can't Gabubond if you turn off half my deck if you get rid of the Matt. However, but I mean, getting permanently frozen with Tommy, it's a tough choice either way. And the BlackWarGreymon doesn't have a lot of options to begin with. So what do I do? Would be, I definitely don't bond here. I feel like, yeah, that's too risky. I'm gonna play Tommy, strip the BlackWarGrey. If I have the Korikaku, yeah. Korikaku freezes BlackWarGrey and just have it potentially be a battery for me the rest of the game. This Agumon swings into a Howling, meaning nothing crazy happening. He plays an Agumon. Here, if I have the Beowulfmon, definitely just swing, freeze the BlackWarGrey again, bounce the black rookie. I feel like that's correct. Or is the red rookie the one I'm not sure which one you'd rather have the BlackWarGreymon have in hand. I feel like they're both really scary, but the black one I guess has more potential for getting him more cards because you can always draw a champion or an ultimate and the level 6. Oh, and here I use the red card. I use the red card on my Beowulf to swing for 2 checks. And just being able to like have that explosive power in the Gabubond deck is so good now, in my opinion. And here, his BlackWarGrey can swing. No, I froze it with the Tommy, so his BlackWarGrey can't swing. His Agumon can, but unless he has, there's no way he could generate enough blockers and clear board and play around my tamers, so he's just kind of stuck. The Agumon lives a second swing. That Agumon's like crazy lucky, but hits into a Davis, so memory wise, I'm perfectly set up for the next turn. I don't even need anything, I just need a swing. So yeah, there's not much my opponent can do, unfortunately. BlackWarGreymon just, once it's, I don't know how to explain it, it just falls over too easily. Like, it's so easy to cripple the deck. Like this BlackWarGreymon, I just froze it. I stripped all its sources and just froze it for the rest of the turn. It's just not that strong a card by itself, I feel. He tries to swing the Greymon, but he definitely played that Agumon this turn. And then, yeah, just play, he gives up. So we're going on to game 2. I'm not sure what he could have done better. I think against blue hybrid, you definitely have to, because he basically lost to the blue hybrid part of the deck, right? So killing the Tommies was probably the right play. I feel like maybe he just didn't choke me well enough, or it's rough. I feel like blue hybrid just has such a strong, just as a strong matchup against any deck that is really trying to like sit on their inheritables. Just because the BlackWarGreymon isn't as scary without the Metal Greymon under it, and then if it doesn't have blocker, it's even less scary, right? So here's what it is. My opponent chooses to go first. I'm not sure if that's correct. I feel like you should always, like blue hybrid and bond, you should always make them go first, because they're always going to give you so much memory. But the tempo of them attacking first could end up biting you in the butt. Here, Digivolve, Gabumon, and then Davis in the back. Simple play just to set up any future turns. I don't want to get choked. He's set to 3 every turn. Davis is the best green tamer in the game for a reason, right? He promotes. I think he's stuck on 4s. Because there's no way you should, if you have your 4, you should just, if you have your 5, so he's stuck on 5s. He swung, did the Agumon Surge, now he's gonna draw for Koromon. Or no, that's definitely the Koromon. It's into a Howling, so the swing was safe, so he's not punished at all. But I go to 3 anyway. Plays Nokia. What does he grab? He grabs a little 5 that he was missing. So that's unfortunate for me. And then tucks another BlackWarGreymon, so he might be stuck on the 6s too. Ugh, that sucks. So here if I can Digivolve like a Korikaku to swing over the Greymon, that would pretty much seal the deal for me, I feel. That would just be, yeah. Digivolve, no freezing, but swing over the Greymon for free. Pop memory boost, go back to 3. Maybe, play Leomon. And then swing? I feel like I should swing, get the Upa value, and then if it dies, gain 2 memory and draw a card, go back to 3. Yeah, definitely swing, because I don't have the blocker anyway. Oh, and Dark Bioforce kills both my guys, but I at least get the 2 memory I wanted and draw a card. And then ideally, play Davis, choke on a 1. Can't complain. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the Gabubond deck isn't even a Gabubond deck anymore. It just feels like blue hybrid with like some extra text in it, like the ability to Gabubond if I wanted to. And that's been my problem lately with a lot of decks. It's just like, at least blue right now, it feels like unless you're playing my version of BlackWarGreymon, you're just playing all the Korikakus and the Tommies and then just shoving that into every blue deck you can that isn't Imperial, and calling it something else. Like everyone's like, look at my Leomon deck, it's so cool, and it's just blue hybrid stun with a couple Leomons in it. Not to hate on the Leomon, right? Like the Leomon is so good. Like I've seen so many so many blue decks are teching that in now just to Digivolve for 2 and have a blocker that is like, he's actually an insane blocker. TLDR. Like gaining 2 memory and drawing a card for blocking and dying saves you health, gives you memory, can pass turn a lot of the time, and draws you a card. And people are just realizing it's really good. And here he Digivolves into BlackWarGreymon. Digivolves my guy, but he doesn't. He gets a little confused because I'm like, well, if it Digivolves, it turns into a tamer and it doesn't die. So he doesn't get the kill my Davis there, which is kind of amusing. I love that interaction. And swings into a Davis. So both games, my security, it was kind of stacked. Holy. And here, draw 2, gain 2, so I'm at 5 memory. I'm just gonna bond. I'm gonna swing here. If I check anything, I'm so screwed. I always think about that. I never think about that, honestly, but check security. We're good. Second swing. So for me, all I had to do was live the second swing, or live the first swing. As long as I live the first swing, I get the second swing and clear his board, and that gives me enough time to pray. I do, essentially. Then come on, swing for the last check, swing into the tamer. So he had nothing in security other than that first Dark Gaia Force. And then I probably just play a rookie, play Gabubond or something, and then pass turn, put him at 3 that he was gonna go 2 anyway, and he's just done. The Gabubond stays because I'm at 0 security, and BlackWarGrey doesn't run on Digimon, so we're safe. Imagine if he had it though. Oh man, this would be over. I would have. I don't even think I was playing around that. And that's the game. Really quick game. I don't know. Gabubond deck is fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. The red plugin is so good. It's ridiculously good. Try it out if you haven't. Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.